his own Lamborghini Countach after falling in love with the car after watching the movie Cannonball Run. Ken spent the next 17 years building his dream car by hand in his basement. The project started in 1990, with Ken spending a year building a wooden frame of the Lamborghini, which let him shape the body panels to. He used an old-school English wheel to put the complex curves into the aluminium. Ken had to learn many of the techniques used in building a car from aluminium, such as rolling panels on an English wheel and preventing metal buckling and warping from the welding. He quickly learned to not weld too much at once and to use spot welds. Ken built the Countach from scratch out of aluminium and a steel tubular frame, but used some key Lamborghini parts to help with the foundation that he could build around, such as the nose bumper and the wheel flares. Ken even had the replica Lamborghini Countach wheels made from scratch. When it came time to spraying the car, Ken got away with priming it in a makeshift booth, one piece at a time, but the final painting was done in a professional down-drive booth, and not in his basement. He spent 25 hours in the booth on all 33 separate pieces. Each piece was carried out of the basement and brought back down very carefully. The final assembly was only after hours of colour sanding with 1500 and 2000. The result is a deep shine, which is difficult for a pure. The finished car is a copy of the 1982 Lamborghini taillights, parking lights, windshield and badges. Under the hood is a Ford V8 engine that produces 514 horsepower. I will put up on the screen a list of all the parts used in the car for all you car enthusiasts. The car was placed on a makeshift main frame, like a trailer without wheels, and pointed towards the cylinder block wall. They used a backhoe to dig away the earth covering the basement wall, then dug a dirt ramp leading up a slope to pull the car up on, then cut a big hole in the basement wall and knocked that section down, revealing the car. Then they attached chains to the metal frame the car was sitting on and pulled it up the ramp. This gave Ken the first chance in 17 years to view the car in sunlight, and from a distance, and it looked even better than he thought it would. It's perfect, he said. A few years later, Ken saw that the car was starting to show signs of corrosion here and there, and it started gnawing at him that he was not taking care of the car the way he should. I'm doing it a disservice, he said. He stated in a video, I don't value its ownership as much as I did creating it.
I'm sure a couple things come to mind when you hear a guy who spent 17 years building a car with dreams offers it up for sale. And the truth be known, it really probably belongs to somebody who appreciated more than I do.
He put the car up for sale on eBay with a starting bid of $75,000, stating he would sell it to the highest bidder on his YouTube video. The last bid showing on eBay was for $77,600 US. But the car did not sell because Ken put a reserve price on it, and it was not met. I sent an email to Ken asking for some specific information, and he gave me a confirmation that he spent $65,000 US on the build. As for if the car ever sold or not, no car articles have listed a sell price, but a recent YouTube comment stated the following. A man in Florida paid $89,000 US for the car, which is a really good result. Anyway, that's the end of this video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Towards your bills, but you need a little gas to get you through this next payday. That's where Shine comes in. They will spot me and let you cover up to $100 to get paid next with no fees. What are you waiting for? Join Shine.
myself, what can I do for fun? Long story short, in about 10 minutes, there's going to be a 90-foot truck here to pick up my Lamborghini Huracan and bring it back home to Minnesota, which is where I grew up. Now, I was kind of debating which car to bring, but the Lamborghini for me is by far one of my favorite vehicles besides the M4. That was my first car. I love that car. But I've always dreamed of having a really fun, exotic car back home where I grew up. There's some roads I want to drive on. We'll definitely have some fun with the police for sure. That's always a given whenever I'm driving. But it's always a lot of fun. So I love driving. It's one of my biggest hobbies. So I'm super excited. This car is filthy, by the way, right now. So I apologize for that. But I'll clean it when I get to Minnesota. One thing I also want to do, I actually just got a license plate on this car, which it hasn't had one on there since I got it like 7 months ago or 8 months ago. So I kept getting pulled over for that. But check this out. You guys are the first to see it. It says no GED, which is this is more of a personal thing for me because I actually did not graduate high school. So I wanted to put that on the vehicle just as a constant reminder because it inspires me. But I actually want to get a real photo of that license plate in front of the old high school that I dropped out of in 10th grade. So I think that would be a lot of fun. The guy's going to be here in like 8 minutes now. I think I just heard him text me. But I want to put my skateboard in the car because I definitely plan on skateboarding when I'm back up there. Other than that, I'm going to follow it in 2 days. Fly to Minnesota. It should be there like the next day or two after that. And we're going to have fun for a couple weeks. Then I'm shipping it back. Actually having it shipped to a body shop where I'm going to get some stuff done to it just to, I don't know, continue building out the car. We're doing a lot of fun stuff. You'll see that soon. And then the next day after that, once I get back here, I'm flying up to Canada for a couple weeks while it's getting work done. So this should be really, really fun. Let's do a little cinematic edit of the dirty car and put it on the car carrier. And with that being said, I'm going to get on the road and head up to Minnesota. Hydraulic lifts. It's like 2 separate trailers, but he can drive between them. It's pretty nice. We're just talking about it. So we're getting this loaded up and we're good to go. Had to get a second pair of hands here. What's up, bud? Get a helping hand and a ride back. All right. How we doing? Giving me a ride to pick up the car. He's the only one who knows. This is the, sounds good. This is the car that I got him. How you liking the car?
Oh, I love it. Don't like it at all. I love it.
It's awesome. He keeps it immaculate. I love that. Perfect.
It's spectacular. Now what?
And now we're off to pick up, this way. Have you ever been in a Lamborghini?
Don't think I've ever seen one in person.
Hey.
Will I get the chance?
Oh, yeah.
Look at one.
Well, we'll get the chance to She's back. Alright, and my man Paul, shout out to you, brother, the shipping guy, is taking good care of it. He's already got off the trailer. It's nice and windy out, but say hello, make sure he's paid, and then I gotta go get this thing cleaned. It's filthy. Shout out to Papa, cleaning the windshield. It is really dirty. We're about to go clean it. He's got a pressure washer at his house. Gotta fill it up on gas, but this should be fun. Nobody else knows it's here, so we'll stop by, say what's up to some friends. We're playing tennis later today with a couple of my buddies, so that'll be a good time. Gonna show it to my dad. He's driven it before and seen it when he came to visit me, but my brother hasn't. He's big into cars. He's a BMW technician, so are a couple of his friends, so we'll give him some rides and have some fun. It'll be a good time for sure. The roads are nice up here, so let's get on with it. Still waiting on him. I guess I beat him a little bit. Oh, here he comes, actually. Flying. Well, we're about to get the cars cleaned up. I gotta put some air in one of the tires and put new tires on it tomorrow because they're basically bald, but they are bald. And then I gotta get some gas as well. So, yeah, should be some fun. Ride.
Oh, loved it. If you could only get the noise level up just a little.
Yeah.
I almost have ears. Oh,
yeah.
Kind of
Coming at an angle.
now, lift it.
Boom. Right there. So you can see
Now, what's
on the
that
dash.
thing coming up?
Yeah,
How far?
About 3-4 inches. Alright, so just had a great time with my grandpa. He brought me to the car carrier. The guy already had it off the trailer, which was awesome. Got it clean. Got everything now. It's back home. I brought back. Never making a video. It is the next morning, and I'm actually about to take this to get the two-mover tires because I don't know if I already showed this or not, but you can literally see the wire coming through. I mean, look at that. So it is absolutely, definitely time for some new wheels on the back. So that is the plan there.